Would you be so kind tell me who you are, a little bit of your history, and why are you here?
Many people call me Father Carl Kabat, OMI, Oblate of Mary Immaculate, which is a missionary order. I spent 3 years in the Philippines and 4 years in Brazil. 2 years in the Philippines to help start a seminary, and 4 years in Brazil to work with the other guys there. And why I am here. I came just, well, in a sense, to visit people and see people, and as most of the people here I don't know because they're all kind of young. Next month I'll be 77, so I'm on the older side. Not on the older side, I am old. And if you would want to ask another question or two or something, whatever you would want.
What significance does Sugar Creek have to you and the Catholic worker as well in general?
Well, the Catholic worker and Sugar Creek, the Catholic worker, nonviolence. See, I personally think, again, I'm going to rattle on a little bit here. The Catholic Church, of which I am a priest, has said that working for justice is a constitutive element of the gospel. I would enlarge that and say working for justice is a constitutive element of being human. And then I would even put that into practical sense. Nonviolent public resistance to evil is a constitutive element of the gospel as far as I'm concerned. And I would even enlarge that for nonviolent public resistance to evil is a constitutive element of being human. Unfortunately, we haven't been taught that. We've been taught to keep your mouth shut and obey, kind of like. And this is most of us, whether it be war, whether it be whatever it is, nuclear weapons. For Catholics particularly, the Vatican Council, which ended in 1965, the only condemnation was nuclear weapons, saying nuclear weapons are a crime against humanity and are to be condemned unreservedly. Unfortunately, this statement has not reached the people in the pews, and I think the only way to really reach them in the pews is to, well, naturally you would have a leaflet or something, but to do something. Nuclear weapons are a crime, so we're all guilty. Everybody, we have more nuclear weapons than basically all the rest of the world combined. At one time we had 15,000. Now it's very hard to, I'm sure there's some of them, as far as I know, there were never any of them dismantled. They were taken apart. I mean, they were dismantled, but they were not destroyed. So they're probably in bunkers and all that. But I look on us as not crazy, but insane. Because weapons of mass destruction, that is, you can't kill babies and old people and women, and children and all that, which is what nuclear weapons and weapons of mass destruction are. They are not killing soldiers, so-called, but anybody who's there, whether it be in Hiroshima or actually Nagasaki, everyone.
Would you be able to, do you think you can make a stretch comparison between Hiroshima and Nagasaki and what happened at Ground Zero?
No, not, well, only vaguely. But I guess almost everybody in...
I mean, from the point of view, perhaps, that both of them were terrorist acts. That, absolutely. Both of them were terrorist acts, whether it be dropping the bombs on the Japanese, or whether it be what happened in New York with the Twin Towers and other places, the Pentagon and whatever. Yeah, it was certainly terrorist acts, but way back in '68, and again, this is not necessarily with the Arabs and the Middle East, although it is. I was coming back to the States from the Philippines, and in Tel Aviv, some young man came up and we started yakking, and he said, all we want is to be treated even-handedly. I really, at that time, I was pretty ignorant. I didn't really know what he was saying. But, we have supported Israel with almost everything it's done. We may lodge a little protest that they invade, they start a war, or this, that, but really, basically, we keep sending the money there. You know, Israel is the #1 aid recipient of this country.
Yes.
Does that kind of answer your question?
It does. Great, thank you.
You're
it
welcome.
looks like they might need you, so I might get you later on some other time. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're
Thank you.